Hey guys, like I did in the video in which I gave you a book review as a way of revising the subject matter for one of my exams, I figured I could give you a brief summary of the first couple of chapters that I've been studying for my last exam. The course is called English as a Germanic Language, and we deal mostly with the book Comparative Typology of English and German, written by John Hawkins. Basically, the book compares the grammars of modern English and modern German and tries to discover the areas of major contrast and the reasons for the differences between these two languages that relatively recently have separated from a common West Germanic ancestor. The first chapter of the book deals with the biggest and most obvious difference between English and German, which is the case system. German has 4 cases. English doesn't have any cases anymore except for the separate genitive s, as in the man's hat. German uses these cases in order to express different semantic roles such as subject, object, indirect object, direct object, and so on. Because of the loss of case markings in English, English had to find a different way to express these semantic roles, and they did so by tightening the word order. The word order in German is thus much freer, and because of the case markings that sort of indicate the semantic roles, they can pretty much move the words to whatever position they want in the sentence. This allows them to use word order for other things. They can use the position of the words to mark old given information, called theme, versus the new information, called reme. Especially Slavic languages will adhere to the theme before reme principle. You guys probably already knew all this, but the next couple of chapters had some really interesting information that I thought was definitely worth mentioning. In English, there's been a tendency to merge words with similar meanings in order to get rid of the small semantic nuances. German speakers are forced to make certain semantic distinctions that can be left unspecified in English. For example, the English verbs to put on and to take off require more specialized verbs in German, depending on the kind of article of clothing that is being put on or taken off. German generally distinguishes between affected objects and affected objects. Effected objects are objects that are brought into existence by the action described in the predicate, such as to paint a picture. The picture is brought into existence by you painting it. And affected objects are already existing objects that are involved in the action described by the predicate, such as to paint the wall. The wall is already existing, hopefully, and you're just painting it. In order to say to paint a picture, Germans would use the verb malen. I don't know how to pronounce German words. Whereas to paint the wall, they would use the verb anmalen or bemalen. German even uses different verbs for killing and shooting, depending on whether the victim is animal or human. The course mentions that while English does possess more specified verbs, there's a general inclination in normal conversation to use the broader ones. Anyways, those are the first couple of chapters of my book. I hope you enjoyed my little summary, and for those of you who are incredibly bored by typology, as I am at times, I will try to put up a news clip very soon. Thanks for watching, I hope you're all well, leave a comment, and see you soon! Peace out!